Knights of God. Since ancient times, humans have been curious about what hides in the deep waters of seas or in the clean waters of streams and rivers. Given the opportunity, they would dive underwater in order to get acquainted with the secrets of the depths of the seas. Since the 1940s, mankind has been able to get even closer to these marvellous secrets with the help of the Austrian professor Hans Haas and his wife Lottie, as well as through the active work of Captain Jacques Cousteau. We can say that they were pioneers of underwater exploration with independent scuba gear. They gained many followers over the course of time. In this film, I would like to commemorate those righteous diving instructors who chose as their profession to help ordinary humans reach the depths of the waters and the world of silence. In this way, mankind was given the opportunity to experience the secrets of the waters, where they can get in touch with the different ambience and the atmosphere of deep water, which can be compared to the silent and secret miracle of creation. Many years passed before I solved the mystery of what makes people desire to dive underwater. I consider it important to declare my opinion right from the start. Humans are natural divers at the beginning of their lives, whether or not they can swim. We know that human life does not start with birth when we come into this world. Human life starts when those two particular cells unite. Humans spend 9 months in development in the amniotic fluid inside the mother's body, and those cells do not die away. Rather, they reproduce by division, getting ready for the birth, for the commencement of independent Earth life. What happens during this period is forgotten by people after they are born. Despite all of this, the memory is deeply encoded in their minds, and at the sight of water, they immediately feel the urge to dive into it. So they did not forget those delightful 9 months when they were floating in the amniotic fluid. Evidence for this is that every beginner scuba diver or people with long scuba diving experience sense a strange joy when they are in the water with their modern scuba gear, as if they were floating in a state of weightlessness. Let's see, with the help of this film, what is going on in that state. People call me the Napoleon fish. I was given this name by you. Indeed, I deserve this name as I am the emperor in the ambience of water. In fact, it is my duty to watch over the order in the deep sea. I am very old, so I remember many things, but I also inherited the knowledge of my ancestors. My task is to use all possible means to control life underwater and keep the harmony in our lives that has been here since ancient times. But there is some movement up there. I will wait and see what comes out of this. Here in our world of fish, every species has only one task, and that is to secure the preservation of their own species in such way that they do not harm others. So we can keep harmony between ourselves and live side by side in peace, respecting each other. Unfortunately, you people lost this ability a long time ago. Therefore, it is high time you visited us down here in our world to learn that it is possible to live differently from the way you live. Here comes my old diver friend Lacey, who is a diving instructor. Now I'm going to talk to him in my language. What you think is mutinous, but this isn't so. Our language is different from yours, and Diver Lacey understands our conversations very well. Therefore, I'm going to tell him the heart of the matter. Everywhere in the world, tell everybody about that happy feeling you get when floating in the water here. Let everybody who would like to visit my empire get insight into the secret of the secrets and live through the happy feeling that you get from diving when you float upwards from the deep and then step onto dry land with great joy, ready to restart your life. I wish everybody could feel as if they were reborn and be able to relive this feeling over and over, because I'm sure that in this way they would have the opportunity for a continuous restart, for the start of a new life through which they can get better and better. I will always keep my watching eyes on you, and not just mine, but also the eyes of all my fish siblings living here in my world. The people took to heart the wise advice of the old Napoleon fish, and they dived underwater. They did it carefully, not so downly and recklessly as they had done so many times in their lives. They got into a different ambience. They withdrew to an enclosed area because of security reasons, and they observed the sparkling underwater life from this place. They took the Emperor's wise advice and started to move braver. They have become more and more courageous. The penetrating rays of the sun are showing them the way, and now they are diving with more courage into the open underwater world full of secrets. Now they are sensing the world of water in a completely different way. No wonder, as they are not alone. They are surrounded by the world of various living beings. The fish creeping out of its hideout calmly tolerates its cleansing by a fish companion that liberates it from all parasites. During this activity, we are the disturbing factor. And there is soon a reaction to this. From the very beginning, we can make mistakes. This comes from the fact that humans know they are the crown of creation. There is no doubt about this, but we cannot forget why humans are in this world. They should not forget that they have to respect other living beings and respect the way of life and the living space of other species. If humans forget this, they will be warned. These beings are able to protect their territory against intruders. The sea cucumber is limited in its movement, so it's difficult to find itself a partner. In order to preserve its species, the sea cucumber has to self-fertilise. Coral polyps are also bound to a particular place, so the possibility of reproduction is very difficult. Therefore, at a given time, polyps eject their gamete, which are then carried away by water currents to create a new colony of polyps in other distant places. The diver's attention is captured by the sight of fish of the same species living peacefully together in a cluster. But they not only live with each other, they also live with other beings. Some fish species live in symbiosis with animals that can be dangerous for other animals. This symbiotic relationship is probably mutually useful for both parties. are followed by watching eyes wherever we swim, as a warning to comply with the Emperor's advice. These animals are amazing, but we should not forget that they are armed and they can attack those who endanger or threaten their territory. They apparently tolerate the presence of diver Lacey acting peacefully. The faithful relationship of the couple is wonderful, almost enviable. When the sea calms down, we ship out for diving, and now together with our companions, we can follow the example of the fish with the help of experienced diving instructors. We continue our expedition in unison with the will of the Creator. The Emperor is following us with great attention. We feel that he likes our behaviour since he is following us peacefully. The watching eyes are following us wherever we swim. This chatty little fish is not mocking us, it's just showing its pleasure in this way. This is actually a dangerous moray eel, praising us with a smile and showing us that we are on the right track. It is interesting that suddenly these creatures tolerate our presence near them. Why? Because they sense our aura. They tolerate us because they feel that we are not harmful to them. Diver Lacey is observing how the animals feed down here. For instance, a turtle is grazing on a large green field. The fish are feasting on tiny creatures on ground that looks like bare rocks to us. This proves that every species finds their own form of nutrition. They adapt to the given environment because of survival. It is not necessary to take away one source of nutrition because in the sea, every animal has plenty of their own food. Only humans have developed that ferocious habit of not being satisfied with what they have. Only humans also want what their fellows have. progressed so far that the fish not only tolerate us, but they also seek our company. Diver Lacey is leading the group of divers. He is being joined by a pipefish. Of course, the pipefish is at home here, but it gives Diver Lacey the opportunity to lead it alongside his main task. Behold, harmony between human and human has arisen, and in addition to this, the harmony with fish has also become reality. Diver Lacey, I'm very glad that you took my advice. Now you know that it is possible for humans to live side by side on Earth as well. Tell the world that there is a solution for you all, a way out of chaos, out of misunderstanding. Let people come to us for evidence that life is marvellously beautiful. There is no need for feuds or avarice. If you live with your surroundings in harmony, you will get all you need from the Creator. Just like in my world, there is enough living space for everybody on Earth. Mankind is facing a big move. Will we have the willpower and ability to take this move? The opportunity is given. The Creator made this possible because every child born into this world carries a germ of ancient knowledge. Therefore, it just depends on the adults and their surroundings. Whether a twig carrying hope sprouts from this ancient knowledge and grows into a big tree that will bear fruit permanently. When they become adults, they will make the world a better, nicer and more livable place. If you allow them to do this, then the problems of humans could be solved in just one generation. If not, the Creator will offer another chance to the next generation. He has enough time and patience, as He is infinite timelessness. These divers made the first move. We could see its result, and it is an incredible joy and happiness. Listen, Diver Lacey, my work and task is done. I want to thank you for your attention and for hearing me out. I believe that from now on, you will all pay more attention to your affairs and that your life will change, move in the right direction. I am tired and will say goodbye now. I'm going to retire to my apartment deep down here, where I keep the secret of all things. People think you also have enough time to repeatedly miss the opportunity given to you by the Creator.